Hey YouTubers, Darth Blade here. I'm here to make a video that I've been wanting to make for a while. Reasons why KOTOR 3 will never come out. In case for people who don't know, KOTOR means Knights of the Old Republic. And I've got about 5 reasons, maybe more. Reason number 1, they have Old Republic out. And they're going to be milking that for all it's worth. It may be free to play, or as I call, freemium. It's bullshit. I've played it, it's fun, it's addicting, it's WoW. Plays exactly the same way. I'm surprised Blizzard hasn't sued them yet for using code, which they probably did. Reason 2, Disney. Disney now is going to focus on little kid games and other bullshit to make money. They're only letting DICE make the new Battlefront because the name sounds similar to Battlefield, and DICE is like, we're gonna sue you if you don't let us do it. So we know it's basically turned into a COD clone. 3, there are no more timelines to do. The only thing you could do is the 1,000-year war, and it's 1,000 years long. You can't make a game out of that. You'd have to make multiple games. For those Star Wars fans who actually don't know what the 1,000-year war is, it's considered it's the 4th Sith War. Lasted, as I said, 1,000 years. It even forced the Jedi to form an entire army called the Army of Light. In fact, that's why you see the Jedi in the prequels. Actually, I really don't think prequels are good. Well, you see the Jedi in prequels, why they have really so few members. Happened only 900 years before. Yoda had just been born, blah 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 blah. The Jedi were forced to disband their army. Thousands of Jedi had died. They were weak. It took them 900 years to get to strength, and the Sith were still around. You couldn't kill them. Because there was the rule of 2, which means 1 master, 1 apprentice, so on and so forth. You can't do that. That's the only other period. Or you could do Legacy, right? But that'd be Knights of like a New Republic, and that's like wouldn't make sense. And 5, we got KOTOR 1 and 2. Ugh, we have 2 actually. Ugh. We got KOTOR 1. We have Knights of the Old Republic. We have Old Republic. We don't need a sequel right now. Sure, Old Republic just came out with Old Republic just came out with a new DLC or expansion. It's something to do with Darth Revan. Like he comes back and like uses I think it was the Star Forge or something like that. I haven't played the game in years, forgive me. To rebuild his army, and it turns out, well, I think it's going to turn out it's not really Revan because he helps you in the game. You get to free him, and he weakens the Sith Emperor in the Jedi plotline, so you can kill that douchebag. Spoiler alert, by the way. Yeah. Everyone's probably completed that quest line. Except for me. Yeah. Anyway. And you know, last but not least, the KOTOR for the first 2 games sucked. Oh, I know people say, they sucked? What are you, crazy? They're the best games ever. No, they're not. They were Lucas's first attempt at an RPG. Lucas's films and arts and all that, and BioWare's really attempted an RPG. Everyone heralds it as great. It looks like shit, even for the time. It looked pretty bad. And the starships don't look quite right. I mean, it's old, but they just look stupid. Like they were doing a little weed or smoking weed and sniffing coke when they were designing it. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably what they were doing. But yeah, the second one sucked because they gave it to Obsidian. Same thing happened with Fallout New Vegas. You give it to Obsidian, and it's a piece of shit. They really should have thought about what they did that, actually. But yeah. I've played KOTOR 1 and 2 on their hardest setting, the consular, whatever type. It's super easy. And there's not even real mod support. I mean, there's a few updated graphics here and there, mods here and there, but I want stuff that people will come up with new missions and quests at, new planets. Hell, I want to see Geonosis, man. Which would basically be a carbon copy of Korriban, but who cares? Or actually go on Mandalore. No game has done that. You see it in the Clone Wars series, but I don't consider that canon. Ever. Hell, I don't consider the prequels canon. I'm just going to pretend they never existed. Because, Jar Jar Binks. But in reality, he's just only one Gungan. In fact, they're pretty badass warriors. Some of the best military in the galaxy, but somehow an idiot became their general. By the way, I bet you noticed that lens flare in the background. That's my tribute to J.J. Abrams. Yeah. Fuck you, J.J. You've ruined Star Wars. But that's a whole nother rant. Anyway, this is... yeah. That's all. Anyway, this has been Darth Blade. Bah.